even then, I never really had that feeling I am the number one player. I did have it when I became number one. That was in Los Angeles, Manhattan Beach in '87, beating against Chris. I think that day still gives me a chill because I had that feeling then. But after that, it never really came back again. Probably the first win in Wimbledon that was the biggest moment of my life. I think the biggest win. I played Martina in the finals, being down 7-5 to love, and then coming back to win 6-2, 6-1. I think playing my best tennis. I think that what usually counts the most to me. I think that gave me the biggest thrill. And just standing on the center court and knowing that you won the tournament, just a great feeling. It was 16, 17 years, or even 18 years. I mean, tennis, that was the daily issue, constantly. And that's what, I think even then I worked a lot more and a lot harder than I do now. My focus is not only the tennis anymore, so I've got a lot more interests outside. And I think that helps me also to still be motivated. There was a long period it hurt very, very much being in Germany. I think it was a very tough time for me, and it set me back quite a long time to get over it. It was a very, very difficult period, and I will never forget that time. I think that's why I have difficulties sometimes getting closer to the media or open myself up. I mean, it's really difficult. Over here, it's so much easier in America because you really concentrate on your tennis and whatever you do and whatever you do for it, and that's it. But over in Germany, they concentrate a lot on your private life, and I'm not a very big favorite of that. I was so surprised when it happened. Somebody called me and, did you know what happened? I was like, no, I was in my hotel room, I didn't know anything. And then they told me, and so for the next couple of hours I was trying to find out how bad it was. And then the next morning I heard it was one of my fans. I think that was hitting me quite a bit. And then I visited her, and even was giving me a harder time. And it took me a lot of time after that to really step over it. My greatest moment during the US Open, I think, was winning against Gabby. It was a semi-final, and I was up 5-2 in the third set, and I started getting cramps. I had match point, and I kind of had to run a lot for the point, and I made it. I was at the net, and after that I couldn't move anymore. I think I would have, if I had played another point, I would have not been able to do it. So that was the last point I was able to play, and it was match point, and I won the match. The next day I had to play against Martina, and I won that match, and I won the US Open. I think that was the memorable US Open.